Welcome to More Than Stories. Today's story is about a king, a mouse, and how a small act of kindness saved the king. Let's get started. Once upon a time, the Alaafin, king of the Oyo kingdom, was captured and put in prison by the king of Ilorin, a neighboring kingdom. As part of his punishment, the Alaafin was locked in a dark room and left to starve. The room was cold and damp, and the only source of light was the tiniest of windows at the very top of the wall. A window that was too small to let in any real light anyway. So, after many days of sitting in the dark by himself, without any food, the Alaafin one day spotted a mouse running across the room. The hungry king's tummy grumbled loudly as he launched and caught the mouse with his bare hands. Getting ready to eat the mouse, the Alaafin suddenly felt very sorry for it. "I can't eat you, little one," he said. "I'll still go hungry, so why should I take your life too?" So the king let the mouse go. "Thank you, noble king. I promise to repay your kindness," squeaked the grateful mouse as he disappeared into a hole in the ground, surprising the Alaafin. The next day, the little mouse returned with 20 of his friends, each one bringing with him a little bit of food for the hungry king. The mice brought tiny bowls of rice, beans, corn, yams, and even plantain. And they did this day after day after day after day, so that the Alaafin got stronger and he was no longer hungry. Weeks after being in prison, the king of Ilorin finally sent his guards to check in on the Alaafin. "Do you think he's still alive?" one guard asked the other. "No way! We haven't given him food in weeks. I'm sure he's dead by now," the other guard responded. As they opened the prison door, the guards were surprised to find the Alaafin alive and well. "Ah! How are you alive? You should be dead," they said, confused and panicked as they slammed the prison door shut and hurried back to their king to report what they had seen. "Kábíyèsí o," they greeted their king. "Kábíyèsí, the Alaafin is not a human being," they said. "He is alive and well, even though he hasn't eaten in weeks." "What? There is no way that is possible," shouted the king, doubting the guard's reports, as he stormed off to see for himself. When the king got to the Alaafin's room, he flung the doors open and was shocked to find the Alaafin exactly as his guards had reported, alive and well. "Ah! So it's true! You are a spirit!" he cried. Terrified of what an angry spirit might do to him, the king of Ilorin begged the Alaafin, "Please, forgive me, I didn't know." Seeing an opportunity to escape, the Alaafin spoke in a loud, powerful voice, pretending to be a spirit. "You want me to forgive you? Okay, bring me your finest horse, 5 strong servants, and 10 bags of gold, and then I'll think about it." The terrified king did exactly as he was told. He got his finest royal horse, bags and bags and bags of gold as an offering, and 5 of his strongest servants. And he gave them all to the Alaafin, who rode heroically back to his kingdom with all the treasure that he had acquired from the king of Ilorin, who never again attacked Oyo for fear of upsetting the spirit. And so, that is how one small act of kindness saved the life of a king and kept his kingdom safe for many years. And there you have it. That's the end of my story. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye for now.